Live from the Bob Levy Broadcast Center overlooking the Toms River, it's time to get up, get out, do something. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. Be a part of the show, 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Hey, welcome back. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. 7:06 Friday, May 27, 68 degrees. Get up to 80 today. WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. News Talk Radio. Streaming live on the Radio Pup app at WOBMAM.com. 732-505-1160 to join the conversation. We are now joined in studio by Freeholder Joe Vicari. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Jeremy. My pleasure to be here. I talk fast, but you have me beat on that one.
I'm telling you what.
What kind of an English language is that now? Wow.
Listen,
double speed.
I've been working on my auctioneering skills. You have to fit, sometimes you have to fit 5 pounds of poop into a 2-pound container. You know what I mean?
Doing a good job. You can do 8 pounds.
So, that's right. That's what we're working on if I keep going. So,
you're doing well.
Freeholder, we are heading into our first big weekend at the Jersey Shore. I know that part of what's really in your charge is tourism, business development, and so this is where it really all gets going. So, how are you feeling about Ocean County as we head into Memorial Day weekend?
Excellent. We're looking at a fantastic weekend, a great summer. 2016 is going to break all records. And what am I looking for? Well, last year we had $4.6 billion just in Ocean County in the tourist dollars. It generates into 70,000 jobs. 70,000 people earning a paycheck. And that's what's so important, Jeremy. I'll tell you why. Because we're number 3 in the state of New Jersey as far as tourism. It's a good industry, and we want people to work. But I want to do something else more important than that sometimes, is to give people an opportunity to own their own business, to get out there and say, you know something? This is America, the land of opportunity. And if we have initiative, if we have motivation, and if we have the energy like you, we can go out there, small mom and dad type of a store, get a little business, pay some rent, and you can grow with that. And 95% of all the businesses in Ocean County are small types of businesses.
Right.
And that's what the message is really today. Let's be optimistic. Let's get a job in the tourist industry. Let's face it, the home construction industry will not be like it was going back many years ago.
Right.
We don't have big corporations. You don't have AT&T. You don't have the big pharmaceutical companies. But what do we have? We have tourism. People want to see the Jersey Shore. Why? We have 44 miles of the greatest coastline any place else in the world, Jeremy, not just in North Jersey.
I know.
Or any place else. We have fantastic sand. The boardwalks are built, and we have something else. It's hospitality. People can come here. It's family-oriented. They can come with their children. They can feel safe and comfortable, and it's affordable. And they get a great experience and good memories to take home.
Right. Well, listen, Bob Martucci was just talking to us about the sugary sand in Seaside Park. I love that image because I maybe I have a little thing
and that's
for
true.
sugar.
What I do when I talk to students, like we give them a little bag of sand sometimes.
Yeah.
And we say, this is better than French Riviera. And they say, why is that? Go any place because the sand is so soft and sugary, and it's a great experience. And if you bring a little bit home in your shoes, it's a good sign. You'll come back again with good memories.
Right. So how are you feeling overall about, from a recovery standpoint? I hate to say it, it's always the 800-pound gorilla for us in the room. But it seems to me as I drive, on the barrier islands and kind of tour throughout the county, that we are. Look, we're certainly not back, but we are making major progress every day. How are you feeling about all that?
We're on a road to come back. It was devastating. We had a 500-year devastating storm,
right?
And it did a lot to hurt us, no question about it. But we're coming back stronger, more resilient. The newer buildings, they're built better and stronger. But, we still have a way to go. There are people out there that are hurting. It bothers me every day as a public official. Unfortunately, FEMA and the insurance companies did not do their job like they were supposed to. You know what it was? They compared us with, like, things that happened in Louisiana. And the people took the money and they ran away. Well, that's not what New Jersey's all about. That's not Ocean County. That's not what we want to do. We want to get back into our homes. And we need just a little help. And you have to remember, the people that lost their homes, they're residents here. They pay taxes. They go to the local stores. They buy locally. As you probably know, I'm a big person for buy locally, spend your money in Ocean County and in all kinds of holidays and situations. Spend your money locally. I need those people to come back.
Right.
Would it be for a pizza place, a dry cleaner, use the bank, go to a doctor, or do different services? We need them back in our malls and in our retail businesses. And they're a little slow right now, but we'll do better. And I'm very, very optimistic. And this is the year we're going to break all records.
Right. And you mentioned taxes, and you guys have done a really great job. Listen, it's easy to throw stones, and it's easy to say whatever you want to say, but as a freeholder board, you guys have done a great job, and girls now.
Yes, that's true. Ginny Haynes is a great freeholder.
Ginny, it throws off everything.
That's
now.
right. That's
guys
right.
and girls, but really done a great job of kind of holding the line on taxes, and so certainly kudos from as a citizen of Ocean County on that.
AAA bond rating. The United States government doesn't have it. The state of New Jersey doesn't have it, and very few counties have what we have our size in the United States of America. A AAA bond rating means we don't borrow money unless we actually need it. And we've done so. And John Bartlett, Freeholder Bartlett, is doing well with his cancer recovery, does a great job with that. And, taxes go up all the time, less than $9 a year for the average house. But let me tell you what we did. We maintained our spending, but we put money into areas that's necessary. Ocean County Vocational School, we gave extra money to. The college, we gave extra money to. Senior services, home-delivered meals, where our seniors can't get out, we gave them an extra $250,000.
Right.
And social services in different areas where it was needed, we made sure no one gets hurt in Ocean County. And that high sensitivity we have in Ocean County makes me proud to be a freeholder. And someday we're going to be judged by how we treat the old, the elderly, and the handicapped. And, of course, some of our disabled veterans. We go out of our way to make sure that we show them with compassion, with understanding, and we have model programs throughout the state of New Jersey. And our tax rate, I'll tell you right now, next year, the year after, no surprises.
Right.
We're not going to go and bond into the future. We're not going to play with the people's money because it's not my money. It belongs to the people of Ocean County and the future of our children and our grandchildren.
Right. You mentioned, and you were mentioning to me before we came on the air, we have the largest veteran population in the country here in Ocean County, something I know that we're very proud of. It goes kind of hand in hand with the fact that we have the second largest senior population in the country, second only to Dade County, Florida. So on a weekend of Memorial Day weekend, right? This must make you as a freeholder here, for someone that's done this for a couple years now, super proud to be representing a great county like this as we head into such a patriotic weekend, right?
We're the second largest county in the state in land. Okay.
Right.
In population, I would say Jeremy is about number 6. But with senior citizens, percentage-wise, we have the highest, not only in New Jersey, but some of the highest probably in the United States of America. We have close now with almost 200,000 senior citizens. And the seniors no longer 75, 80, 90, 95, 100, and over. So we have to make sure we take care of those services. And even with the veterans, as the veterans get older, we make sure, like the Brick Veterans Clinic, we're fighting now to have it expanded. And we're working very close with Congressman MacArthur. And we want to make sure they can get the services in Ocean County because they're up there in years, and it's very difficult for them to go to a clinic. If they were up in North Jersey, there's mass transportation. The county is smaller.
Right.
But over here, they're isolated in different senior communities. And we have over 95 senior communities where we have our seniors. So it's very difficult for them to get transportation.
Right. Now, so we talked about some of the the high level points here, but really, our big deal right now is around tourism, driving business, and highlighting some of the things that are upcoming at the Jersey Shore. So I know you have some of those things that you wanted to talk about. Can we do that when we get back? Talk about some of the really cool events upcoming at the Jersey Shore that are really going to show us off?
Not a problem.
All right.
We'll highlight Ocean County.
Well, let's do that.
We're cheerleaders today.
I'll tell you what.
Let's do a cheer.
We could do that.
Come to Ocean County.
If there is one person that can that is best to highlight and to cheerlead for Ocean County and all the great things happening here, it is Freeholder Joe Vicari. We'll be back hearing from him more about that right after this. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin.
Everything you need to know about the Jersey Shore. This is Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Now, back to Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310 and WOBMAM.com.
Welcome back. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. And you're not only waking up with Jeremy Grunin this morning, you're waking up with Freeholder Joe Vicari. Seriously, what could be better than that? He certainly is much better looking than me. We know that for sure. So let's talk about what events we have upcoming What are you excited about, Freeholder Vicari, that's coming up here at the Jersey Shore?
Well, I'll tell you what. There's one thing that I really love, and that is the waterways we have in Ocean County. We have 44 miles of the best ocean coastline in the United States. We have the Barnegat Bay, one of 28 national estuaries. That's really a fantastic thing. It's affordable. It's family-oriented. And something else, the Blue Claw Stadium, I just went to it. I mean, it's cheap. It's inexpensive. You can take your family, and you're in and out in a reasonable amount of time. But besides that, we have something for everybody. The first thing is, what do people like more than anything else? Good food, all kinds of food.
Right.
What do you call it, tail of ham or a pork roll? It's all good. And, of course, you know what I like over there? Okay, the Philly cheese sandwiches, really good. You don't go wrong with something like that. And there's no disagreement or discussion on what you're going to call a Philly cheesesteak sandwich.
So you brought it up, right? You brought
Pork roll.
You're a pork roll guy. Okay,
Yeah.
good. We're in the same camp on that. All right, moving right along.
And it's gravy, not sauce.
Okay, all right.
Okay, let's go. Let's move on.
Let's
move on. First of all, I think the thing to really consider now, Memorial Day is for veterans, those who have lost their families, members there who lost a loved one in the wars that we had, those that are disabled. And those ceremonies are very, very important to us. And remember, the price of freedom is not free. And, of course, what are we going to do? Well, the best thing to do is look on oceancountytourism.com. Dana Lancelotti, my director of tourism, does an outstanding job. We also have a Facebook page, Tourism Ocean County. But some of the things I just want to highlight briefly. Some of the events starting today. Shannon in the morning, summer blast-off at Spicy's. Spicy's is a great place in Seaside Heights. PLJ's summer kickoff at Jenkinson's. Jenkinson's really did a great deal. And I'll tell you something. It is a destination point. They have the boardwalk. They have a great beach. And they do really do a nice job. Amish Outlaws, Baker's Water Street Bar and Grill. And again, great place. Ned Ryan and the Groundhogs. Opening night at the Music Singing Ice Cream Shop on the 27th. Then you have the open night at Medley's Music Man Singing Ice Cream. Girls Night Out Extravaganza on the 26th. Memorial Day Weekend Sidewalk Sales, the 27th to the 29th. Township of Ocean, the Founders Day. Oh, we have great Founders Days throughout Ocean County continuously. The Viking Village Art and Craft Show on the 29th. I'll tell you something with Viking Village. It's always a great place to go. And the Viking Boat Company is I'll tell you something. They're doing very, very well. It's a great employer. It's not in Ocean County, but
Right.
we train people at the vocational school. They pay well, and it's a great asset to the economy of Ocean and Burlington County and Atlantic County, and we're very lucky. Next month, as time goes on, it's something I really like to do in June the 5th, the 19th Annual Barnegat Bay Festival in Island Heights. I'll tell you something. When I go there, that view over there, when you stand by the post office that's there now, you think you're a century behind time. It's absolutely outstanding, and you can see it's almost sometimes the Barnegat Lighthouse. It's a great asset that we do have. And, of course, different food places, the Point Pleasant Summerfest. And what I like to do sometimes is just like the downtowns of Ocean County. We have a dozen downtowns. Each town has really a great place to go, whether it be Toms River, Barnegat, or any place else. Walk at the downtown. It's really nice. Take your children, take your grandchildren, take your friends, take your wife or whatever, and it's really a great place to go and to experience. You know, you don't have to try to spend money to go on a vacation outside of Ocean County.
Right.
I'm one that, I'm an Ocean County guy. They don't let me out. I have to get a passport. And Freeholder Little tease me all the time. Joe Vicari never leaves Ocean County. Why? We have everything in Ocean County.
Absolutely. So speaking of everything in Ocean County, is there any truth to the rumor that when you leave here, you're going right to see Bret Michaels in Seaside? Because I know what a big Poison fan you were. You're not, are you?
No, that's not.
No, I mean 8 a.m. I mean seriously, what's better than hearing Bret Michaels at 8 a.m. At the Classic American Boardwalk in Seaside Heights? But you're going, and you're actually going to do something even more important than that after this, right? And that's with our teachers.
Teacher of the Year in Ocean County. Each school district honors teachers in each school, and that's a great thing to do.
Right. So we'll talk. How about we talk about that when we get back? All right, because I want to hear a little bit about that, because we know we have some great education here in Ocean County. We're going to hand you the Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin Magic Wand so that you can make a difference. right? We're going to sing along. You and I are going to do a sing along to some of Bret Michaels' most famous Poison tunes. Every Rose Has Its Thorn. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. Freeholder Joe Vicari joining us back after this.
Coming up next, the latest from WOBM News, the Town Square, New Jersey News Network, and Fox News Radio. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Live from Town Square Towers, at the heart of the Jersey Shore. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. Get up, get out, do something. Join the conversation, 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Hey, welcome back. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin, 7:34, Friday, May 27th. Getting up to 80 degrees today as we start a beautiful Memorial Day weekend here at the Jersey Shore. We are talking with Freeholder Joe Vicari, and we were just touching on the fact that you're going to miss Bret Michaels at Seaside because you have a much more important event to go to, which is a Teacher of the Year event. So why don't you tell us a little about that?
Well, each year we honor the Teachers of the Year. Each school, public school in Ocean County, we get one teacher who makes a difference in the lives of a child, and is voted on by the peer group. And I'm very fortunate today to go there and to say, thank you. And as you know, if we were going to have a Hall of Fame in Ocean County, it would be the teachers that work so hard and give their lives. They're college educated. A lot of them have master's degree, and they always put, in very challenging times, the students first, and that's how it should be. It's a very difficult time being a teacher. I'm proud that I've been a teacher, a supervisor, principal. I've been in education for almost 40 years, and I'll tell you something. We look for younger people that have the desire, the motivation, and energy. Become a teacher, and it's so, so important. Oh, and I want to tell you something else.
Go ahead.
There's big riots outside. They heard you and I were going to sing. They said, don't do it. They're going to burn the building down. They have torches and pitchforks. Don't sing Joe Vicari. Don't sing Jeremy Grunin. No singing.
So I know you've also been they've heard me sing on this show a couple times. I do jingles mostly because they're like, I could do 10-second snippets. I'm made for Vine. You were talking, I know you also take a lot of pride in our vocational system here in Ocean County. I know you have very strong feelings about the role that vocational education plays. So why don't you fill people in on that?
Well, nationally, fewer and fewer students are going to college for obvious reasons. But why? Where are the jobs? And, I'm very attached to the Ocean County Vocational School. I've been involved with them for 37 years as far as their liaison and trying to give them the best educational opportunities possible. And now, look what we did in the last couple of years. We have the MATES program, the Marine Academy. Some of the finest students, and they get scholarships to the best schools, Ivy League schools in the United States. Cuisine on the Green. Where we have a school on a golf course, and it's open to the public. One of the few in the United States that operates like that, and performing arts. So we are not the same vocational training as you remember going back many years ago. It's different, and we train students and young adults for jobs that don't exist today, 10, 15, 20 years away from today. And here's a good thing, too. People that lose their jobs, and I'm not talking about 30, 35 years old. We have people there 40, 45, 50 years old in the apprentice program, and they're going and they're getting good paying jobs. And the last graduation I went to, everyone who graduated gets a job. Right. Everyone gets a good job that pays a decent salary in the mid-20s to some $30, $35 an hour with health benefits. And that's what's so important. But, Jeremy, here's the important thing. You need a skill. You need a trade. You need something that you can sell to the public. In Ocean County, let's face it, all the houses and everything else, we don't have an industrial base or a commercial base. But you know something? Everybody needs a plumber, a carpenter, electrician, to go to a beautician, and the computer industry also. We train students in there that are just unbelievable. We have one of the finest nursing programs in the country. And again, as the population gets older, what do they need? They need nursing. It's affordable. And I want to commend the teachers that work at the Ocean County Vocational School because they've been in the trades, they come back. We spend a lot of money on courts, on students that get into trouble, on substance abuse, and rightfully so. But you know something? With the right teacher and the right opportunities and the right skills, we can put them on the right path. So those borderline students, let's not look at the jail. Let's not look at incarceration. Let's look at giving them an education that they like, they enjoy, and they feel good about themselves,
Right.
and they earn a paycheck every week.
Right, and we've just done a great job growing the criminal justice program at the VOTAC. Right, they just had a expansion there.
You know, you're well read. We just put some money into it. We have one of the finest enforcement programs in the state, and they go there and for law enforcement in Waretown, and it's great training. We're going to put more money into it. We're going to expand the program, and a lot of the teachers there are retired from law enforcement, from the state police, and they go in there, and we give our students in Ocean County an edge with the training that we give them. And you know the important thing? We give them great opportunities, and they're going to get an education in Ocean County, and they continue to live and work in Ocean County. That's
so key, because we want to keep folks. We want to keep folks here in our great county, right?
We do not want them to move out of Ocean County.
Absolutely not. Stay here.
Stay in Ocean County. We need you.
So, Freeholder, it is time now. I know, let's be fair. The rest of when I do an interview, we really are just biding our time until we get to the most important part, which is where we give you the Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin magic wand, and we say, Freeholder Vicari, you are a man who is able to effectuate so much change, but there are some things that even you can't do in your you wish it was a 9 to 5. So if I gave you the magic wand and said, go ahead and make a difference, just make something happen, just wave that wand and get it done, what would you do?
Well, I think the most important thing that I learned many years ago when I first got elected 38 years ago to the Board of Freeholders, I learned this from great freeholders like George Buchwald and Warren Wolf. It's we need a mass transit system. And it's been here many years ago, the Blue Comet. We need a train system, and we have right now the tracks in place. And we can go with mass transit, light rail, from Ocean County to the New York Center area, where the jobs are, where the best schools are, where there's opportunities. You can go to the theater. And once you get into the grid, you can go not only to Washington, D.C., you can go to Florida, you can go any place else. And all we need is a little bit more motivation. And I remember when George Buchwald said this many years ago for about $200 million, not a lot of money, to give us opportunities. And it would be a renaissance in Ocean County. And even our senior citizens, would it be nice if they go to a train station, get on mass transit? Now, we pay for that every day. You know how we do it? Our taxes pay for New Jersey Transit and all of the transportation systems in North Jersey.
I know.
And they're thriving and they're doing well. Bring that money to Ocean County. Give us an opportunity. And every dollar we spend on that rail system will come back to us in extra taxes and revenue, and it will pay for itself. So it's budget neutral. It's not going to cost any money in the long run. So let's borrow the money. Let's put it in. But it's a great thing, Jeremy. The New York metropolitan area has the best jobs, the best money, the best entertainment in the world.
Freeholder Vicari, I am smelling what you're stepping in. I agree with you. To me, and you can't say this, but I can, it's just another example of the man in North Jersey trying to keep us down.
Amen.
That's all I'm going to say. Oh, you did. I got an amen there. Freeholder, thank you so much for spending some time with us this morning. You obviously have done so much in your time here serving the great folks of Ocean County. And you deserve some. I hope you have some R&R this weekend. Get some good family time in right here locally. Right?
It's family time. I'm going to be in Ocean County, and I appreciate the privilege to be here and express my viewpoint. And if anyone has any questions, I'm always available at my office, 24/7. And I have a great secretary, Cindy. We'll be happy to answer any questions you have about veterans, seniors, or anything about Ocean County.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You will not see him at Brett Michaels, but you will see him if you are a Teacher of the Year. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin back after this.